this reasoning. Exam rasara? Good. See, this question is from odd one out. The moment you see these numbers, what you have to search for? See here, if you see these questions, they are random numbers. Okay, for example, these options are not either in the increasing or decreasing order. Moreover, they are not like this, and moreover, these letters are not arranged even close as well. Okay. The third one is, if you change this opposite coding pattern, even this question is not in the pattern of opposite coding as well. Then what could be your answer? Then the next one you check about vowels and consonants. Yes or no? Vowels and consonants, even it is not in the particular format. But if you closely observe this question, particularly check with option D, what is the difference between F and S? 13. Difference between Y and L, it's also 13. So you can see that pair is following some kind of pattern only in the option D. And what about remaining three options? It is not following any kind of order. No proper order is arranged. So by that logic, your answer will go with option D as the answer. Okay. Next. The moment you see these numbers, this question is from number odd one out. The moment you see these numbers, what kind of number these are? Prime numbers. All are prime numbers. Yes or no? All these are prime numbers. These are prime numbers. These are prime numbers, and these are also prime numbers. Then what is the answer? All are prime numbers. The second thing we have to think about the arrangement of these prime numbers. If you see this arrangement of these prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, all are consecutively arranged. Then followed by 17, 19, 23, 29, then 53, 59, 61, and 67. But here it is 37, 41, 43, and after that, which prime number? 47. So in place of 53 should be 47. So that is the reason your answer is option D. Next, same odd one out regarding boards. Study of algae is called phycology. Study of mountains is called orology. So study of plants is called botany. So here you should answer like plants, but it is having what? Biology. Biology means study of life. Bio means life. Again, cosmology means study of universe. So your answer is option 3 is the answer. Next, if you see this question, in the following alphabets, which letter is 8 to the right of 15th letter from which end? Right end. So right end means from this end. Both are right side only. It is also right. It is also right. So you are moving right and you are selecting some number and again you are moving right. Yes or no? So what we have to do? We have to do plus or minus. We have to do minus. That is 14 minus 8. What is 14 minus 8? 6. So from right side, 6th number. So that is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your answer is D is the answer. Yes or no? Next. Venn diagram question. In the following question, choose the Venn diagram which best illustrates the three given classes: copper, paper, wire. So what could be your answer? Is there any relation between copper and paper? Yes or no? No relation between copper and paper. Is there any relation between paper and wire? No relation. Now, is there any relation between copper and wire? Yes or no? Yes, it is there. So, sum, the relation will be sum. So, by this logic, your answer is option D. Okay. So, this is your paper and this is your copper. And what is the remaining one is wire. Okay. Next. This question is from missing characters. Let's see this question. If you see this particular question, sum of 27 plus 18. How much? 45 minus sum of 12 plus 13. How much? 25. So you got what? 20. So same logic you will apply. So sum of 10 plus 11. How much? 21 minus sum of 5 plus 4. How much? 9. So what is the answer? 12 is the answer. So your answer is 12. Next, a type of miscellaneous question that they will ask in SSC. Garima is taller than Sarita, but not taller than Reena. So he's saying that Garima is taller than Sarita. So Garima is taller than Sarita, but shorter than whom? Reena. So obviously Reena is taller than Garima. Yes or no? Now Reena and Tina are of same height. So Reena is equal to Tina. Garima is shorter than Anu. Garima is shorter than Anu. So it is Garima here. So shorter than whom? Anu. So it means that Anu is bigger than Garima. Yes or no? Now among all the girls, who is the shortest? Who is the shortest? The last one. So yes. So yes is meant what? Sarita. Next. Point blood relation question. Pointing to a woman, Naman said, she is the daughter of child of my grandmother. I said that whenever is at the starting or at the last, what you have to select? Off. So this is first off and this is the second off. First you try to solve the first off, that is my grandmother. So no need to solve. Child of my grandmother, you solve this entire one. Child of my grandmother means that may be either from your mother or father or your father or mother siblings as well. So we don't know. Use the general word child, saying that daughter of whom? Child of my grandmother. So daughter means either the answer could be either your sister or your cousin, because the child is not defined here. So that is the reason your answer is data inadequate is the answer. Next, directions. Manik walked 40 meters towards north. North how many? 40 meters. Took left turn. North left means west. And walked how many meters? 20 meters. Then took the left turn. West left means south. How many meters? 40 meters. How far and in which direction is from the starting point? North opposite, south. So both cancel. What is left? West 20. So what's your answer? 20 meters. West is the answer. Next. The ages. Generally you do ages in your math, particularly when you do ratio and proportions. But sometimes you will ask in reasoning also, in very rare cases. So let's solve this question. 5 years ago, a father was 4 times that of his son. So if the present age of the son is x, 5 years ago means what I can write? X minus 5. 5 years ago, how many times? How many times his father is? 4 times. So I can write like 4 times of x minus 5. So you solve it. When you solve it, you get answer like 4x minus how much? 20. So it is the 5 years before, right? What is the present age of the father? Yes. 4x minus 15 only. That is the present age. Now, what is asking? Now it's asking the 5 years hence. 5 years hence means I can write like x plus 5. What about father? 4x minus 10. Yes or no? Minus 15 to minus 10 because 5 years hence. How many times? 2 times that of his son. So his father's age is equal to 2 times the age of son. So if you solve this, what's the value of x? So it is 2x plus 10 is equal to 4x minus 10. So x equal to how much? X equal to 10. Now what is asking? Find the present ages of both son as well as father. So x equal to 10 means here x equal to how much? 10. Here 4x minus 15 means 4 into 10 minus 15. How much? 25. So ages are 10 and 25. So your option is option B is the answer. Okay. Next. So this is from your board master. Again, you'll do in simplification. So same thing we'll do here as well. So A stands for what? Plus. So it is 10. C means how much? C means what? Multiplication. 4. Then A means plus. Then 4. C means multiplication. Again 4. B means minus 6. Now tell me the answer. 4 into 10 means how much? 40 plus 16 minus 6. So what is the answer? What is the answer? 50. So next. Again, a kind of directions question. Already we saw one direction question. More or less same related. See, there are 4 directions. He's saying that southeast is called as east. Southeast means this one only. So it is what you are calling it as east. Northwest is called as west. So northwest is called as west. Southwest is called as south. Southwest is called as south. What you left with only? Now what you call north? This one. That is northeast. Yes or no? So what is the answer? Northeast is the answer. Next. Statements and conclusions. Statement: all hill stations have sun points. Say that all hill stations are having what? Sunset point. And what is saying that X is a hill station. Now see the conclusions. X has a sunset point. Yes or no? Because he's saying all hill stations are having what? Sunset point. Obviously, X is also a hill station. That is the reason X will have sunset point. So conclusion 1 is correct. What about conclusion 2 now? Places other than hill stations do not have sunset points. Do you know that? That is given in the statement. Statement it is not given in the statement. So that is the reason. What is your answer? Only conclusion 1 follows. Next, again series question. By seeing you can get the answer because very easy question. So what is the difference here? 4. Difference here how much? 5. So obvious difference will be 6. Difference will be 7. Difference is 8. Difference is 9. So what is the answer? 45 is the answer. Next, again series, but with respect to what? Letters. So the moment you see this question, I can clearly say that it is a mixed series pattern. Y to W, how much decreasing? -2. W to U, how much decreasing? -2. So obviously here -2 means what? U -2 means yes. In the same way, V to T -2. T to R -2. R -2 is P. In the same way, P minus P, yeah, P minus N is how much? -2. N minus L -2. L -2 J. So what is the answer? SPJ. So everything is -2 in all the 3 patterns. Easy question only again. Again, see this question. The moment you see this, these all are squares. So which square? 8 here, 9 here, 10. Obviously here 11 square. So if you see these letters now, O to Q, how much increase? +2. Q to S, how much increase again? +2. S +2 is U. So your answer is U. 121 is the answer. Next, again board model application. So you apply that. So if you see this, what could be your answer? You have to substitute in all the options, then you will get the answer. So you substitute and get the answer. Answer is option 2. Okay. Next one is analogy. Planet, orbit. So what is the relation between planet and orbit? Planet resolved in a path that is called as a orbit. In the same way, projectile means yes, trajectory. Now same question based on analogy, but with regarding what? Letters. So you can do it in 2 ways. When you take the difference, what's the difference between B and J? 8. Difference between I and Q? 8. Difference between G and O? 8. Difference between E and M? 8. So everything is 8. So check and try to get the answer. So R plus 8, how much? 26 Z. Y plus 8. 33. 33 means 33 minus 26. So 33 minus 26 means what? How much? G. Then W plus 8. How much? 23 plus 8. 31. 31 minus 26. That is 5. So E. So the moment I see, I know the answer. Or what is the other way you can do? What is the other way we can do? Other way is the gap between B and I. What is the gap between B and I? How much? 7. I to G minus 2. Yes or no? G to E minus 2. So 7 minus 2 minus 2. In the same way, Difference between J and Q is 7. Again, Q and O is -2. Here also -2. In the same way, difference between R and Y, 18 and 25. So obviously 7. Here also -2, -2. So you check this pattern for 7, -2, -2. Then also you'll get the answer. Okay. Next, what kind of question? Analogy. So with regarding letters. So small number, big number. What we can do? Very big number. So either the multiplication is involved or squares or cubes are involved. So the moment you see these 8 and 2, 56. What is 8 cube? 5, 1, 2. But how much here? 2, 5, 6. So what you have to do? By 2. That's it, right? In the same way, your answer is option D. That is 10. 10 into 10 cube by 2. So your answer is 10 is to 5. Next, logical order. Try to arrange it. Yes. Flower, stem, fruit, root, leaf. So from the bottom we will take, first we start with root, then followed by stem. So first root, that is 4, then followed by stem, then followed by leaf vastundi, tarvata flower nunchi root. So 4, 2, 5, 1, 3 is the answer. Next. So it is embedded figure. Yes or no? So it's asking in which figure it is embedded. So in which figure it is embedded? So clearly I can say option C. Yes or no? Got it? Next. Which of the answer figures is not made up of only the components of the question figure? For example, it is made up of the components like T, and it is also made up of D. So it is made up of both the components. So option A is no. How about option B now? It is also D, then followed by small d again, followed by line. You may take any line, but the T line or D line you can take anything. So this is also possible. What about option C? Yes, that is also possible, because here also we are having T line, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, followed by 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, followed by this small R1. So here also R1. So what is the answer finally? This is the answer, because you're having 2 circles here, which is not at all there in this particular figure. The moment you see, you'll get the answer. You no need to check all these options like me. Again, paper cutting. So what is the answer? Which option? So you fold here, you cut. When you open it, it will have a cut here. When you further open, you'll have a cut here also. Here as well. Followed by this triangle will be somewhere here. So which option? Option B. Next. So the sheet of the paper shown in the figure X given on the left hand side is folded to form a box. Choose from amongst the alternatives A, B, C, D, the box that are similar to the box that will be formed. So how to do this? To find out this kind of questions, what you need to find out? Opposites. So which one is opposite to which one? So these lines, these two are opposites. These two are opposite. Yes or no? And this star mark and this star mark is opposite. In the same way, this circle and this circle are opposite. Yes or no? So if all these conditions are satisfied, that is the correct answer. Now come to option A. Is it correct? Yes or no? Yes. Why? See the opposites. Circle opposite is plane, no problem. Dot opposite is lines, which is not visible. So these two are planes, so it is plane. Perfect. Is option B is correct? No. Why? Dot and these lines are opposite, but here these are adjacent. So this is wrong. What about option C? Correct or wrong? Wrong, because this is plane and this plane both are opposite, but in this case both are adjacent. So it is wrong. What about option D? Correct or wrong? It is also wrong. Why? This dot and these lines are opposite, but this dot and these lines are adjacent. So this is also wrong. So your answer is option A is the answer. Okay. Thank you.